Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the video. Today we're going to talk about a bunch of props. Actually, I forgot one. Let's put it over here next to Ichigo and myself. So, yeah. So, we're going to talk about a bunch of props that I got in from Shadowmoses112 over on Instagram. It's a prop pack that I believe is going to go up on his website. He has arcades, he has scaffolding stuff, the fire hydrant, the mailboxes, and the newspaper, as well as some crates. Now, he gave me these crates before the crate challenge became a thing, so I'm sorry in advance, but he was definitely doing crates before that. This is on me. It's been like 6 weeks. I just got a lot going on, but I want to thank Shadow Moses by doing a quick video talking about the stuff. I'm gonna talk about the arcade last because we can go over these props actually pretty quickly. So here we have a hydrant. It's 3D printed. I don't know how to 3D print, but if we're using this as an object and people paint, you can have black wash. I don't really see too much of an issue with this. I like the printing style of it. It works very well. Also, I have hydrants from other people, so it's good to have multiple different types, especially if you go on about different neighborhoods and what you do. This one isn't really New York based, as ours are not red anymore, but who knows depending on where you are in the world and what you're doing, right? We have now the infamous crates. Legends of the Negro Challenge, the Negro Temple, as Kid Fury said, and it's hilarious. But here we are with some crates. They are obviously stackable. You can sit on them. You can store things in them. We can actually put a tiny Ichigo in there, hanging out, which is something he actually does. He just sits in things. I'll probably add a photo of that at the end. And they are symmetrical. It's pretty cool. But I do like it the most because we'll get to the newspaper in a second. Is we take our little storage shelves with our Gonard custom Ichigo. The other one was the old boy custom one. Let's set them up top. I really like the fact that I want to get more of these because you can use these as really nice prop pieces in your warehouse to store things or items. Like, let's say you want to put your crates here for whatever reason. You want to store them a certain way. You want to use them as a Jackie Chan stunt team thing. There are a lot of options with both the storage technique and the crates itself. It's a very nice combination technique that I think that can be used because, great example, let's say I had 8 of these. You can set up a dio set and make it a long certain way. You can have people fighting, like I said, Jackie Chan stunt team style through it. You can have people thrown through it, like hanging out through. For instance, let's take a synthetic human and let's say he was getting punched through one. Let's gently place him here. It actually looks really good here. Or let's say he was, oh, even better. Let's say he was jumping through one, like it was like iRobot or something. And people will know how to make things look cool. So let's say he was jumping through one. You can set up a bunch of different variation and nice things for that it was off the hook. It's crazy. So let's move these guys. They also make for good background pieces, as I can make them just kind of stay like that. A bunch of people have a different bunch of storage techniques which work. Here we are with a newspaper prop, looking real good. I don't really do the New York Post stuff, but I don't think Moses is a New Yorker. He just goes by what he sees. But yeah, I like the little blade one though. That's nice. And I believe this is an actual paper. This was not the Killer Bees part, but the blade poster and the Princess D thing. That was a real thing the Post did. And here we have a Post newsy box. It actually opens up too. It's really cool. Again, not a fan of the Post, but some papers are in there. We can close this up. Pretty solid. We have a mailbox. I have not checked if this opens. No, it doesn't. But that would have been cool if it did. I didn't even check to think about that until just now. But last but not least, the thing I want to talk about the most is going to be our arcades. Shadow Moses makes 3D printed arcade sets. And his lights up. You'll have a little nice plug set. You'll see the lighting set inside, right? You can actually remove this should you feel like it, but I'm not going to. And that's because if you want to swap out your deck or piece, he'll give you options for things like that. It's wired through with a piece through the backhand side. You kind of just press that through. And you get some front plates. So here's one of them, featuring the TMNT player select screen. Here's another one of you actually playing. There will be a film to go over it Mine is dirty from Ichigo sitting on it because he's a bum. And speaking of, he threw in a bonus one, which has Ichigo. So let's put that one in. My main man, 50 grand. So let's try to plug it in and see what happens. Nice. Ichigo's on the screen. That actually is really nice. You have your little arcade sticks. The arcade sticks do not move, just be careful. But if you wanted a cheat screen, you can now have Ichigo as a playable character in Turtles in Time. Thank you, Shadow Moses, for this. So this is my way of saying thank you. I do appreciate it, brother. It was very nice of you to send this over to me, especially with a lot that I got going on. So I appreciate you taking the time to make a nice prop pack. Synthetic Human's gonna play. He likes the Mikey side. But as you can see, it scales out well with Synthetic Human. That means it'll pretty much work well with just about any other scale. With the exception of, like, even 7-inch figures could work well because they can hunch down as bigger figures. But let's say you weren't using them and you're using Mezcos or SHF or anything like that. I don't think it's impossible to look pretty cool. So there you go. Again, thank you so much to Shadow Moses. I will put the link in the description into his website. Check it out. Check out his Instagram. I'll also put the link there too. Thank you guys for watching. It's been a tough couple of months, but I appreciate you sticking it through with me. I hope that you are doing well. Hope you're taking care of those you care about. And I hope you're being nice to strangers as well as yourself. As always, please be good, do good. Drink your water, guys. Bye.